Hello, and welcome back to Beyond the Dune My name's Seth.
And my name's Konnor. Man, we were really vibing there.
Yeah.
Almost forgot to hit the button.
I was going to say, it's feeling good, right?
We're all just chilling, huh?
Yes. So, my favorite comment from last week.
You had a favorite one?
I did. Did you have a favorite comment?
I did. I'll wait for you to give yours.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you could go.
No,
please.
I want to steal the spotlight.
Please. Come on. We know they all come for you.
My elders.
But they all come for you.
No,
Let's be honest.
Comes for me.
No, it's true, though. It's true.
What's your favorite comment, Seth?
So this was from our favorite moments list, or I guess
top 10 moments.
Top 10 moments, yes. And it is from Dallas Skinnard, 3143, and it is, I've never seen Seth and Jack Black in the same room together at the same time.
Me either.
Neither have I.
Every time you look in the mirror, that's the only time you see both.
That's it. Staring right back at me.
Mine is from our fanboys re-upload. Gosh, what a saga that was. If you know, you know. You were here last week. And this is from Papa Mac. Says, love the podcast. Fanboys is so funny and charming. I remember so many years ago showing it to all my friends that were loosely Star Wars fans, and they all loved it. Yeah, it's kind of a little love letter to the wars, isn't it?
It's true. Really, to the fandom as a whole.
Yeah.
Something that I didn't really get a chance to mention last week because of all the fiasco was that that takes place in a time when you didn't think there was going to really be any more Star Wars.
Yeah.
And so, like, that's very different than how the world is today,
right.
Where it's like,
very
we're constantly expecting new Star Wars.
Very, very true.
So it's interesting that captures that time.
Yeah. And speaking of, before we dive into some Star Wars insiders, because don't worry, we got a lot. We got some bookmark stuff. We got some top 10s. We got some verses. We got all this stuff. Because of the craziness of last week's stream, how that all ended, I never got a chance to tell you guys about something really cool, and I want to go ahead and do that. So if I can switch over here. So Rebel Scum Con 3 is going to be in August, right? And this is not an ad, by the way. They're not sponsoring this. I just really like what they do over there. And the reason why I wanted to bring it up last week is because if I go to guests here, already banger guests, but they're doing a fanboys reunion. Look at this. They got Dan Fogler, and then where's the other guy? He's in here somewhere. I mean, gosh.
There he was. Down. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, Sam Huntington.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a little fanboys reunion going on, and I just think that's so cool. So if you're into that, you liked fanboys, go to Rebel Scum Con this August. And some of these other guests. I mean, Denise Goff, I'm pretty sure this is her first con appearance.
I think so, in America, right?
Yes, or maybe I'm actually not sure.
Okay,
but I'm looking forward to meeting Giancarlo.
Yeah.
Need some Gustavo Fring in my life.
I was about to say, what? Pollo Standard, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you say that, and I don't know what you're talking about, but you say that.
Pollo Standards, I can say that a lot.
You say that.
I'm going to drop this in the chat. Again, this is not an ad. We really like those guys over there. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna drop this in. If you guys want to check it out, check it out.
Yeah.
Get a ticket. By the way, we'll be there. I don't know if you guys care about that, but if you guys want to,
Giancarlo is pretty cool, but Beyond the Dune is going to be there too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So just want to mention that at the top because last week I meant to close the show with this because we were talking about fanboys, and then we had that fiasco and everything, and so I never got a chance to do it.
Thank you for sticking with us too during the fiasco.
Yes, very much appreciate that. So my bad.
No, what's happening? Stop.
Man, I haven't had one of those in a while because I never have to switch scenes.
I thought that you got it all figured out.
I did, but it's been so long since we've done browser capture.
Crazy.
I do see from Randy here, the $1.99. Appreciate you. Love the pod. Force be with you. You too.
Thank you.
And gosh, 34 of you guys who also don't care about sports.
You don't care about the big game.
Thanks. Yeah. Appreciate that. What you got there, Seth?
Oh, just some pizza rolls.
Look at you.
Oh, you want one?
Yeah. Hit me. Yeah. Let's see what we got. What kind? What are these?
They're Totino's. Yeah.
Please sponsor us.
Yeah.
Seth was like, he's going to hate that I'm telling you guys this. Last week, he's like, man, with how my Sundays go, I could just never eat before I get here. You know what we should do? We should just be busting out the pizza rolls every Sunday.
We do. I got to eat. Seth gets hungry.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. I come straight from Star Wars to here.
In the comments, just everybody tag Totino's. I don't know if that works on YouTube like it does on like Instagram or something, but there you go.
Yep.
We even got the pizza roll emoji there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
How are you guys doing this fine Sunday? I see Albo in here. I see Sci-Fiver in here. Schechter, Cole Cowan, Nerdy Seb. Of course, we got the GOAT. We got Dualicates in here. Joshua Hansen. I see Matthew Green in here. I see Lauren Mercer. The real question is, how were they cooked? That is a great question.
I'll tell you what. These aren't microwaved.
They are microwaved.
Yeah, you can taste. There's a little crisp to them.
Yeah, they're either oven or air fried. I'm not sure.
I don't think they're air fried.
My wife very kindly made them for us.
Yes,
I did when I went down there. Proud dad moment. My daughter was snacking on one. I'm like, this is a first. You know, like there's all the firsts. You know, as a new parent.
Yeah.
You know, there's like the first steps.
Yeah.
You know, the first smile, first laugh. All are magical, but there's just something. There's something extra special about the first pizza roll.
It's when the Totino's hits.
Yeah. You know what? It's like, all right. She was holding Appa in one hand, a pizza roll in the other. I'm like, that's my girl.
Yeah.
There it is.
Appa, huh?
Appa. Very into Appa. Yeah, maybe
Gotcha.
we'll talk more about that here.
Maybe we will.
Soon.
Maybe we will.
First time to witness a live show. Rays, we're glad you're here.
We are happy you're here. Forget the big game. Did you see that trailer?
Yeah, speaking of, right here. What a letdown. What is going on with the marketing for this?
Amen. It's like Solo all over again.
You know, it would be fine. I'd be okay with that goofy like Tauntaun thing that they did.
Yeah.
If it was a company, like if we just had more, like if we already got a good trailer. We know what the movie's going to be about. No, we like the two trailers we've gotten are.
Yeah.
I don't know what this movie's about.
Yeah. They're just hiding it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Star Wars Insider. Seth, you remember Star Wars Insider?
Yeah.
I
remember Star Wars Insider.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you got? You got some?
Oh, I got all kinds of stuff. I mean, like.
Sick.
Yeah.
So we thought it'd be fun.
Join us.
Just a little casual on the casual Sundays here since the big game's going on.
Yeah. And then, too, why are we talking about Star Wars Insider, though?
Because, unfortunately, Star Wars Insider is about to see its final issue here on April 28th this year. It's really sad. It's bittersweet.
End of an era.
It really is end of an era. But, you know, it's at the same time, this is going to sound horrible. Let me finish my thought, guys, before you judge me. In a way, I'm kind of happy about it. I'm not happy that folks are probably going to lose their jobs. Not happy about that. But there is beauty in finality. Mm-hmm. And I just don't think that when you look through these, you see just like they're time capsules. And that's what I love about these magazines. You see toys and collectibles and interviews from people, you know, and stuff. It's just with the internet, the landscape is so different, not just with Star Wars, but with everything. And I don't know. I get it. I get why they have to close up shop.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe I'll amend. I'm not glad that they're ending. That's not it.
Yeah.
But I'm glad they're kind of going out on a high note, if that makes sense.
Well, the other thing, too, is just like they've been saying, like, one of the first lines in Ghostbusters is print is dead. And
yeah,
it's just,
right.
Yeah. And all we've done is moving closer to that concept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in a way, I'm kind of glad that they're going out, you know, they're riding off into the sunset.
Yeah.
Like, I'm all right with that.
Yeah. It's a 10-year anniversary of Force Awakens issue. I think that's kind of cool. It's got Kylo Ren on the front of it.
Yeah. You were just showing me that. And the one for Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll have one with Maul Shadow Lord. It'll probably be a collectible issue.
Yeah.
And gosh, I see Will in here, Will the Force. Your video that you did where you got all those, that crazy box made me want to go out and hunt down some more. I don't know about you guys. Like, I've found a love for like magazines in this last year. Mm-hmm. Not just Star Wars Insiders, but like old Game Informers.
Yeah.
Or holiday buying guides.
Well, you said it right. I mean, it is like having a time capsule.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you literally get a little cutout of what life was like at that time.
Yeah. And it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So if you're a Star Wars fan, you know, doing, going back to an era where like maybe you really loved the prequel era. Find some Star Wars Insiders about the prequel era. Find some about the Clone Wars era. You can even go back, at the 90s. I forget when the first one came out, sometime in the 90s. Mm-hmm. I have some on the special editions, you know, and it's just cool to go back and like, this is what the fans were into at the time. These are the people that were being interviewed. These were like all that stuff.
It's kind of like watching Fanboys, where it gives you like a little cutout of
Yeah.
what Star Wars was like in that moment.
I think that'd be really tough to do in the internet age. Like
You can't.
we maybe YouTube videos in a weird way
Yeah.
would kind of encapsulate that. Not really ours, but like other people who maybe do like news content.
Yeah. It's more like it kind of reminds me of like how you can't remake Home Alone anymore.
Yeah.
Because technology has gone so far that if you somehow left your 9-year-old home alone, okay, well, they probably have a phone. And then, yeah, that like
Right.
you can't do that movie anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree with that. Schechter said, I love Game Informer. The art and articles were so good. You hear they were shut down and then came back. Yes, I know. So what got me into the Game Informers, I used to be really into Game Informer back in the day. And I kind of fell out of it, probably when I went to college. But one of my good friends, Sam, she helps out on the show from time to time. She got me back into Game Informer because we go to this bookstore whenever we're traveling called Half Price Books. Awesome store. It's like my favorite store in the world. It's so good. And they have a section, it's just like $1 magazines and just finding Game Informers. And so I tracked down ones for like all my favorite games, not all of them, but like Skyrim, Elden Ring. One of my favorites that I found was a 2008 Game Informer holiday buying guide. It had Master Chief on the cover. Dude, it's just such a fever dream. Like just to look and see old ads and yeah, just like what was on TV at the time, what was popular, what were the toys, what were the tie-in stuff, like maybe a cologne was trying to do like a gaming brand thing. It's just goofy stuff like that. I think it's so fascinating.
Pieces of a bygone era.
Yeah, absolutely. So literally just being able to experience media with a tactile experience is nice. Yes. And honestly, that's it, right? Like that's what I found myself really loving. Because I know all of us are guilty of it. You know, we have all the information on the entire world at our fingertips.
It's true.
And you get choice paralysis.
Yep.
You know, one of these magazines are only a finite amount. They end.
Yeah.
Man, if that's not the lesson of today's day and age, is like, gosh, finality is so nice.
It is.
To be able to just have something to look and consume and to read. Whenever we go to like those bookstores, I like to look for video game catalogs. It's like I'll go on lists and stuff, and I like watching videos like that. But sometimes it's nice just to be able to look and you see maybe a screenshot or two, a description of a game, a review. My favorite thing with Game Informer back in the day was I loved the review sections at the end. That's how I made a lot of my gaming purchase decisions. You know?
Oh, based on what they were telling you to buy?
Yeah, because they very rarely handed out 10 out of 10s back then. Remember one of the first ones I ever saw was for A Link Between Worlds on the 3DS. I was like, whoa, this game has got to be like perfect.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So the dynamic duo. Hello there, T-Bone.
Hello.
Finally able to catch a live stream. Philip, thanks for being here. Appreciate you.
Philip, we're happy you're here.
Yes. Messing around with the PS2 attachment gun for Time Crisis. Ooh, dude. Talk about another bygone era. Like all those crazy things. You know, that would get attachments for your Wiimote.
Oh, yes.
And then for the PS2 and stuff. Gosh, the Super Scope for the SNES.
Oh, I was thinking about, what about the expansion pack? Was that what it was for? Or what is that what it was called for the N64? Yeah. You couldn't play Gauntlet Legends without it.
I know. Those.
Did you ever play that?
Uh-uh.
I would love to play that with, like, for the stream or something like that.
Okay.
Do you have any idea what that is?
No.
Okay.
The 64
kind of like Diablo before Diablo.
Okay.
Yeah.
64 is not my favorite console. That's okay.
You're crazy.
I know. I'm in the minority opinion.
This guy.
Matthew with the $4.99. Thank you so much. I love Half Price Books that they have down in Indianapolis. Dude, Half Price Books is just great. It's in general. You know, we went to, what was the convention we went to in Columbus, Ohio? What was that?
We didn't go.
I went.
You went.
Maybe it was just me. I went with Sam. I don't remember what convention
You went to
it was.
some game thing, didn't you?
Yes, but there was
like
one
a Midwest,
that I went kind of for the show. I ended up not ever.
Was it
making
like a
content
Midwest
about.
Gaming Classic or something like that? Was
No,
that
that's in Milwaukee.
Okay.
This one was GalaxyCon. That was what it was. GalaxyCon. Forgive me. Anyway, there's a bunch over there too. There's like 5. So we like went on a big circuit to all these Half Price Books.
It's good stuff.
It's peak.
Yeah.
Love that place. I wish they'd open one up in our neck of the woods. That'd be nice. Would you say we dive right in?
I think we should.
So I thought we'd start off with kind of a fun one here. So this is issue number 147. We got Mr. Hello there on the cover, and I got bookmarked here. A really fun article. 50 greatest reasons to love the Star Wars prequels. So we're going to end with our top 10 original trilogy moments. Don't worry. I didn't clickbait you too hard. We are going to talk about it. Where's that? It's this one. We're going to end with this one because this is fun. It's one of the older issues. Seth's got a few verses to talk about. We got some Luke versus Starkiller.
Mm-hmm.
We got maybe some others. We'll leave you in the dark on that.
I do love a good, head-to-head little 1v1.
Yeah, a little power battle.
Yes, action. Love me some power battles.
But let's start out with something fun here. 50 greatest reasons to love the Star Wars prequels. I see you're getting some interesting comments.
Some people, we're getting some shade. It all started with that one.
This one?
Yep, that's the one that started. Yeah,
Sci-Viper.
Yeah.
Seth will be like, I don't really play games that much, and then pull out the most obscure niche random memory. He does that, right? Yeah. Glad you guys are picking up on it. I saw. Where did it go? I saw it. This one from Jopra. I think you didn't go because you were busy filming the Minecraft movie. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Yes.
Missed our favorite comment, huh?
Yeah.
From a top of the show.
Yes.
50 greatest reasons to love the Star Wars prequels, guys. Start throwing in. What are some reasons you're expecting? I'll read the first page here. We got the top 3. So
these are what? Okay. So there's the top 50 reasons to love the prequels.
So number 1.
Yeah. Shouldn't you start at 50?
That's not how I like to read as written, as the author intended.
Gotcha.
Seth.
Okay.
Gosh. Unused Star Wars lore, number 1. Utapau, Mace Windu, midichlorians, and lava planets. These are all mythical concepts to long-term fans that made it into the prequels and became part of the Star Wars galaxy. Yeah, that's true. Like Mace Windu was in that first draft, of like the Adventures of Starkiller. Do you know that?
I did not realize that. So that name had been there.
Yeah.
And then he reused it and stuff. Okay.
Yeah, cool. one of the OGs.
Yeah. Okay.
Number 2, you'll love this one.
Yeah.
You got a picture of Mr. Qui-Gon Jinn here. I'll show you guys.
My favorite.
Ready? Look at that. See him? Good looking dude, that Qui-Gon Jinn.
Focus, determined. See.
A new kind of Jedi. He's something never encountered in the movies before or since. A maverick Jedi. We see him on a secret mission for the Chancellor, one that winds up causing all sorts of problems. And last, see him passing on his defiance of the Jedi Council to his own Padawan, ensuring he'll tick off Yoda posthumously. That's funny. I don't need to read the whole thing. It's kind of long. But so new kinds of Jedi. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Number 3, we got some political intrigue. It's a big spread on that. Ooh. So that's one of the reasons to love the prequels. Some say that's a reason to hate the prequels.
Yeah, I think so. I don't like all of the Senate scenes as much, but the political intrigue is neat. Like an idea where it's like all this kind of shadow war that's happening.
Yeah.
Rather than a Star War that we have seen.
They get better as time goes on, I think. I think some of the Phantom Menace Senate scenes drag.
Did we just need to grow up? Is that the whole thing?
I don't know. I watched Phantom Menace when it re-released in theaters, and I was like,
Yeah, it's still rough.
I like the lore of these scenes, but they are a little long to get through.
It's a little rough.
Number 4, you guys will like this. We were just talking about the 64. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer.
Ooh.
Something to love about the Star Wars
That's
prequels.
Number 4?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if these are in order.
Okay.
I don't know if they're ranked.
You know what I like about the Episode 1 Racer? Do you remember the menu screen with Watto? Just if you let it just sit there, all of a sudden he'll just be like,
I did not know that.
like he's just doing that in the background. It's good stuff.
And we're getting a little bit of a spiritual successor to that here coming up.
Yes.
I'm excited about that.
Will you build a pod racer in that game?
Can you build one?
I don't know. I assume that it's like
sick.
I assume that you kind of build your thing because it didn't seem like everybody was racing the same thing. If that makes sense.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Yep. Sci-Fiver is the resident BDTS prophet. Here's number 5, a reason to love the prequels. CGI explosion. I enjoyed all the CGI content in the movies. It made it look like a much busier universe, says Tom Kane, the voice of Yoda in the Clone Wars. Again, another thing that some people will say, something not to love. The seismic chart. I wonder if we'll see that.
Yeah.
Number 6, the Handmaidens.
Yeah.
How about that?
Gotcha. Little Keira Knightley.
Yeah.
Sabe.
7, Showdown. And Attack of the Clones, there's a brief, well-executed moment of pure subtextual tension between Jango Fett and Obi-Wan in his apartment. See,
some people think that's like the best scene in all of the prequels.
Really?
Yo, yeah. I watched a whole breakdown where it's like, because if you just pay attention to the dialogue, where it's like they're playing like mental gymnastics with each other, where like it's like, have you ever traveled so far in the into the the inner core or whatever, as far as Coruscant? And like how they just work back and forth where it's like they're slowly playing chess back and forth with each other.
A precursor perhaps to Luthen and Dedra's mental spar.
Maybe
in the shop.
Yes.
How about that?
I don't know.
For the Andor lovers. Number 8, Jedi and Jedi versus Sith, the Duel of the Fates.
Ooh.
That is something to love. I can agree with number 9.
What's number 9? Konnor.
What? Oh, you guys can't see it. Not a bad number 9.
Konnor.
Hey, no, it's the fashion.
Oh, it is the fashion.
Yeah, come on. What are you thinking?
I don't know. Okay.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. It says, I love the fashions of the prequels. You know who said that? Ashley Eckstein. Because she's got her own thing going.
I was about to say she's got her own clothing line, right?
Yeah. So number 10, A Force for Good.
Hey, pull up Jasper right there.
You mean Joper?
Is it Joper? I'm sorry. I can't. Yeah.
Number 1 has to be Natalie Portman at that. Joel, that
it's
was
right.
it.
That's it.
Number 9.
That was literally the picture. Yeah, that's it.
I wonder what the top 10 reasons we would have for loving the prequels. I don't know. It'd probably get real samey to like our top 10 moments list. We'd have to think about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
So number 10 is Obi-Wan convincing that one dude not to do death sticks. Isn't that Sleaze Bagano? Isn't that who that is? I'm not remembering that.
That's stupid.
That's number 10. 11, A Starting Point. So this is just basically about how cool it is that we started with the prequels. Number 12, Coruscant. I agree. Although, guys, we can't give credit to old George for Coruscant. You know we got to give credit to? You remember?
Mr. Timothy Zahn.
Mr. Timothy Zahn. That was where it came from first.
Yep. So, seeing special edition as a we taught in the theater, you know, they show that shot of Coruscant.
Yeah.
With the, I remember I was just like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you had to wait.
Still confused me. Had no idea what it was.
Number 1 for you would be made the Kenobi show real. Hey, what's wrong with that? Okay, yeah, you know what? Maybe it is. What about it? What about it?
Konnor likes his prequels.
I do. I like my prequels. Yeah. Thank you very much. Goodness.
Prequel memes.
You know what? I got a little...
Uh-oh.
I got a little bone to pick with the Star Wars community. So everybody sit down for a minute.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Gather round. Dad's got to talk.
So I read the Kenobi novel by John Jackson Miller. I always heard during the Kenobi discourse, they should have just adapted this book. This book is so much better. It's so much better. I do love the book. I got to say that at the top. However, if they would have adapted that book into the show, none of y'all would have liked it. None of you. You guys would have been saying the same thing about Annalene Caldwell as you did Reva, because she takes up like half the book and it's so small scale. Again, I love it. I thought it was really good. Granted, the writing is better than the show. I'm definitely not comparing the two, but I just don't think the Star Wars fandom would have been okay with that.
Is Darth Vader in the book?
Not even a little.
Well, then there you go.
Not even a little.
Then people are going to be like, not even a lightsaber fight?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. You do get Asherad Het's dad, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, he's not actually in it.
But they talk about it, right?
Lore.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's like a very deep character-driven novel, but Ben is barely... Well, he's in it, but it's not told from his perspective, which is great. But like, spoiler alert, he fights a crate dragon at the end, and that's kind of the big moment. But even then, it's like... It's all pretty relatively small scale. Again, I still highly recommend, don't get me wrong, you should all read it because it's so good. It definitely takes a different angle. Yes, sir.
Does he convince it to eat a bunch of explosives attached to a bantha?
No, he sure don't.
Mid.
But I just had to bring this up because I finished it and I'm like, no way. If this came out like episode for episode as this book, the Star Wars community would not have been happy.
Gotcha.
It could have been the best written. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay. It is really good though. You guys should read it. Just be forewarned. It is a slow burn.
Gotcha.
Slow burn. It's mainly just about this like little small town in Tatooine, and Obi-Wan gets maybe a little romantic with this girl.
Is he hanging out in Mos Pelgo, basically?
No, it's called the Pika Oasis. Which book I just got here? Talking about the Kenobi novel by John Jackson Miller.
We're discussing the fact that it's, if they just decide to make that novel into the show, people still probably would have hated it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just had to bring that up. That's been on my mind since I finished the book because I'm like, man, People would have got so mad at this. Because Star Wars fans, we're never happy. That's okay. It's kind of
that's a fact.
It's core tenet.
Yes.
Hey, we're talking about what made people happy, though.
It's true. I like Joper's question, though. I don't know if you saw that. It's a couple up. Keep going. Yeah, that one.
Would you guys rank Shakti's death and Shakti's death and Shakti's death?
All right, this is easy. Best death, Force Unleashed. Worst death, General Grievous. Then I put Anakin's in the middle.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man like Pegasus, that's not what we were talking about.
What about Pegasus?
Thank you. For your input. Number 13. One of the reasons to love the prequel, Seth.
Okay.
Eating with C-3PO.
Excuse me?
Granted, I guess.
Are you talking about like in episode 1?
I know. I was confused about that too. So my favorite part of the prequel is that I got to have lunch with Anthony Daniels from Veronica Segura Corday. That's not fair.
That's your personal. Oh my gosh,
Veronica. Goodness.
How did that even make the magazine?
But you know what?
Did you pre-read these?
No, not at all.
Guys.
I wanted to be just surprised.
They could have been watching the big game, and instead we're hearing Veronica's hot takes about the prequels.
Better than watching the game and watching that stupid Mandalorian trailer. Let's be honest. Number 14. This is after it, by the way.
After it.
You were the chosen one. That line. So
good line.
Having lunch with Anthony Daniels was
pretty cool.
It was better. 15 battle droids. That's all it says. Just the battle droids. The music is number 16.
What?
Hey, we might have just talked about that recently.
Gosh, music's really good.
Number 17, ripe for parody, and we have an album cover of Weird Al Yankovic on here.
It's a good song.
It's a good song. Yeah. 18, new ships with Arc 170. That is a peak ship. I would agree. Seth disagrees, and that's why I'm not cutting the camera to him. 19, Watto. 20, Kid Greedo. Is it really? That's number 20? Like that's
so stupid.
Number 21. This is after Kid Greedo. The story overall of the prequel trilogy.
Maybe it's a good thing this magazine's leaving.
I thought about making that joke, but I didn't. Watto's a big miss. You don't think Watto should be? You're not a Watto fan? Come on.
Penny.
Kid Greedo's better. Is this all you're here for? Man like Pegasus? Just to tear me down? Is that it? What do you like? Throw in what your favorite thing
Toon Monsters.
Huh?
Toon Monsters.
Man like Pegasus? Is it Pegasus because like Yu-Gi-Oh Pegasus?
Like Maximilian Pegasus?
Like Maximilian Yu-Gi Boy.
Yu-Gi Boy. I need that Millennium Puzzle.
There's your weekly Yu-Gi-Oh reference.
There it is.
Number 22, a new kind of menace. You could perhaps say of the Phantom variety.
Well, that's not the Phantom Menace, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, it might say in the text.
I hope so. That's a poor picture, though.
This one's real vague. Number 23, surprise. Let's read. What are we talking about? It's from Pablo Hidalgo.
Oh.
One of the things I really appreciated about the prequels were the number of surprises they had. We knew the general idea was that Anakin Skywalker would fall to the dark side, but no one who spent the 16 years between episodes 6 and 1 speculating ever really accurately mapped out what the story would be. True.
That's cool.
Number 24, Death Watch.
What?
It's not the Death Watch, though. It's just it's
what is it? Who's gonna live and who's gonna die?
It's a picture of Mace beheading Jango Fett.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, basically, the prequels had great death scenes.
Yeah.
I see we've got a 2. Kid Greedo for the win. Thanks, Zach. Appreciate it. Hey, you know what? Yeah, Anakin was a little scumbag pushing him down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're in here, man. Like Pegasus, even if you like to
give Konnor a hard
tear
time.
Down the Kenobi show.
I was gonna say
you guys have all beaten me down. I see more of the flaws than I do the good.
It's true
because you guys are just
it's a joke.
We're on almost year 3 of the show, and you guys that's every week. You guys just like to tear down what I love. So, but that's life as a Star Wars fan, isn't it?
Just tear down what you love. Just tearing you down.
Hey, number 25.
Okay, where we go? We're halfway there.
Which I love this little poster down here. Enduring tales. What impressed me the most about the prequels is more than a single item or character. It's the longevity and durability of the films themselves. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got that. Okay.
Number 26, working with George, and he have his cameo as, what's his face? I don't remember, that one guy.
He's in the background.
27, anticipation. You know, the more I'm reading, these are real vague. I thought this was going to be like moments or like characters or something.
Folks, you should have pre-read.
Yeah, I guess I should have. You know, we get the good with the bad. All right.
Yeah.
So losing control.
I guess this is kind of like you pick up the magazine thinking, this is going to be awesome. This sounds like a great article. You get it home. You're sitting on... you got your pizza rolls and you got your Mountain Dew, and you open up the magazine, and then you go, this is a bunch of people's opinions.
Yeah. Why'd I waste $10 on this?
Exactly. What am I doing with my life?
My mom's money on this.
Exactly. What am I doing?
Yeah. This is why, you go, you find the kiosk, you grab it, you go camp out somewhere in the furniture section.
You can't do that.
Not anymore, but you could back in the day. You never did that?
What?
What I just described. You never did that?
Just go read my comic before I got it home?
Yeah, or because you couldn't afford it. So you just read it there at the store. You never did that?
No.
Well, privileged Seth over here. Excuse me.
Privileged?
Sorry. My goodness. Yeah, I did that. I just would go, I'd pick up a magazine off the kiosk and I'd go to the furniture section, sit on the futon and, read the whole magazine while my mom was shopping.
Dang.
Yeah.
No one came up. It's like, what are you doing, little kid? Read the Star Wars Insider.
Yeah. I read
Did you know that Greedo is in episode 1?
And he's one of the 50 best things to love about the prequels.
It's true.
Dude, I did that. I previewed books that way.
Mm-hmm.
Back when I was a kid. I was really into Percy Jackson. So I'd read the first several chapters at Walmart.
While your mom was just shopping?
Yeah. Dude, my mom took forever at Walmart. My goodness. I could have lived there. It was like a second home to me.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But then my mama, she's a big reader. That's always something we bonded over. She bought me all the Percy Jackson books. So I'd finish one. I read one night. She bought it for me. I got home from school. I stayed up all night and read it. So I called her the next morning and said, Mama, you have to pick me up from school. I need the next book. She's like, no, you didn't read that whole book.
No. The Lightning Thief, Grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was actually the Titan's Curse. That's the one I read.
The Titan's Curse.
Yeah. All right, continuing on. Well, we're almost done. The Clone Wars has. So the Clone Wars
Just
show.
that line?
No, it's the show.
Oh,
the
they spawned the movie?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
31, a model example talking about the miniatures. I would agree with that.
I like that. That's cool.
32. I do agree with this.
Coming in hot. What is
Bulba's sounds that he makes.
Oh, I thought you were going to be like his pod racer.
That's part of it, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Lewis McLeod, good dude. I interviewed that guy.
Yeah.
He plays Bulba.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. He said he stuck his leg through, speaking of futon, stuck his leg through his futon because he was jumping on it after learning he got the role.
I mean, that's cool.
Who wouldn't, right?
Okay,
You know
I thought you were going to be like, he stuck his leg through, like trying to walk on his hands like Sebulba.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
33, Reunited is when Anakin and Padme get together. How about that?
Which time?
In
episode 2?
Yeah. 34, Shockwave, talk about the pod race. 35, Little Anakin.
Yippee!
36, New Worlds, showing Felucia.
I like that.
37, The Empire Takes a Grip. It's an interesting way to phrase that. The end of Revenge of the Sith while we get the Death Star. 38, A Moment to Meditate.
Do you think maybe that's a double entendre? The Anakin and then the Empire that now much like Anakin having a chokehold, so did the Empire on the galaxy.
Your English teacher had to love you, right? Why is the door red?
I've done some teaching in my life. Sometimes maybe the only question on the final is, what didn't you learn in this class?
Yeah. That made me think of a story. You guys want a story about my filmmaking days?
Is it story time with Konnor?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
We're just chilling today. I'm going to tell it anyway. So we made, back in the day, I made some Batman films. There was a guy who I used to work with. Really talented guy, great storyteller. Was our editor for the series. Mm-hmm. And so I went out to Chicago one weekend and got a bunch of B-roll for Gotham City. Just a bunch of stuff.
Like Christopher Nolan.
Yeah. Exactly. Like Christopher Nolan.
Exactly, yes.
You wouldn't be able to tell us apart.
Yeah, well, I was just going to say that you go to Gotham, because Chicago's Gotham.
That's why we did it.
Exactly. I got it.
That's so different, you and I.
Exactly.
So anyway.
The Joker, baby.
So anyhow, I was getting all this B-roll. One of the pieces of B-roll I got was this two pigeons. Okay. Just these two pigeons hanging out on a mail stand. That was it. And went to go check the months later, as we're at the edit. My editor was like, "Hey, I want to show you what I got for this scene." It was a scene between Dick Grayson and Jason Todd. And so then there was a little bit of a montage of some B-roll after that. And he pauses on that shot of the two pigeons. And he's like, "Now, when I was looking through this B-roll, I could really see what you're going for with this shot." And it's like these two birds, represent, because it was at a slight Dutch angle. The reason why is because I didn't have a tripod low enough. So I just set my camera on the ground and it was a little lopsided. Mm-hmm. He's like, and so I think this one on the left really represents Dick Grayson because he's farther along in his journey as Robin. And then Jason Todd as the new blood is down here, picking for scraps. I'm not joking. It's a real conversation I had. Mm. And I'm just looking at him like, he's, I just think that's brilliant, man, that you captured that. And I was just really happy to put this together. I didn't have the heart to tell him. I just thought the pigeons looked cool, brother, but that's fine.
You just crushed him, man.
I know. Well, I didn't tell him.
Well, now you did.
Yeah. So that became a joke. Anytime that we do the English teacher thing, like we were just doing here with the guys I used to shoot films with, we'd always be like, it's like the two birds. It's the two birds. It's the two birds. Anyway, there you go. Yeah. There's a story from my filmmaking days, but we're on to 39. Master 39. Versus Lord, being Dooku versus Yoda.
Ooh.
40.
I hate that fight.
Yeah, I know you do. 40th is a great moment. A not quite Jedi Knight at the opera. He is a Jedi Knight. What are you talking about, Star Wars Insider? 41, Poggle the Lesser. Go from the opera scene to that's where I rank those two. I think the opera scene is just slightly better than Poggle the Lesser as a general character.
Yeah. Who's your favorite Separatist leader?
Wat Tambor.
Your favorite, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's yours?
I'm a Newt Gunray guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Count Dooku.
You can't pick him.
Some would say he's the leader.
No, but he's like the figurehead. He's not really because they brought him in. He doesn't have control over any he's not part of the Trade Federation or the Techno Union or anything like that. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So you're Wat Tambor guy.
Wat Tambor. Yeah.
That
sick. Peak cinema.
It's cool.
James here is saying art is the ability to turn something into something else. Yes, and I know I'm teasing my friend, but it was genuinely something that I loved about him because he was able to see that.
He's looking deeper.
Yeah,
he's looking beyond. He's looking between the fingers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Something that he did that I always loved. I'm not a music person. I don't have the ear. He was really into classical music. Obviously, we were making fan films in school. We didn't have any money. So he was finding these really obscure classical artists and drawing on leitmotif from stuff so there was this one guy, I don't even remember who it was, but it was this great track. And he was explaining to me the contrast in it, how great it was. And he took two motifs and made one for Batman and one for the Joker and would weave them into the scenes. And it sounded like we got someone to write a score for us. It's so I know I tease him about the bird thing, but guy was really talented.
Sometimes you need somebody that just sees between the lines.
Okay, can you do a Poggle the Lesser impression?
It'd be like I don't know, kind of like that. I feel
Poggle was sitting right across from me for a moment. It's crazy. You see, he's getting a Black Series figure. Actually looks pretty good.
Yeah.
43, introducing the Jedi. So just, all the Jedi. Oh, sorry, I skipped 42. A new use for a lightsaber. Qui-Gon cutting down the door and the Phantom Menace. All right, 44, building the myth. So building the mythology. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, gotcha.
Number 46.
Didn't they say the story as a whole already?
Yeah, I know.
We're building the myth. Come on, Star Wars Insider.
To be fair, it's quotes from a bunch of people who worked on Star Wars.
Gotcha.
So.
Okay.
Number 46, all the way down here is the final battle.
In 46.
Yep. Number 47 is the cunning of the Jedi and the Phantom Menace. Number 45, retro design. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting the camera's not on me when I do that.
Like that retro future.
Yeah.
Like how it's all silver and stuff like that. That's cool. Because isn't that kind of what they wanted Star Wars to be?
Yeah, kind of that.
And then it's no, I made it dirty. And then now this is your chance to get your retro future.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Number 49.
Yeah.
We had to get all the way down to 49.
All the way to the end.
Ready? Mm-hmm. Episode 3, just the whole thing.
That's so stupid. Whatever. Oh my gosh.
No, I skipped 48. Sorry. Brothers in the Force. So there's Anakin and Obi-Wan. And then
just them.
And then the last one, number 50. You guys ready?
Okay.
People power. What does that mean? In 1977, I was 21 and playing bass in a rock band, but after watching Star Wars, felt like I was 7 again and hearing the Beatles for the first time. 20 years later, I found myself working on as an actor in Phantom Menace. An extraordinary adventure began. Now, 16 years on, the disco and the adventure has become an entire holiday resort for the senses. So being asked to pick my favorite aspect of the prequels is never going to be easy. Well, I tried and succeeded. It's the people that worked on it.
It's the friends you make along the way.
It is the friends you made along the way.
Yep.
So there you go, guys.
Yep.
That was fun. There's 50 things to love about the prequel trilogy.
Woo!
Didn't even mention force speed, right? Right? You're just here to make me mad today. Man like Pegasus, episode 3 overrated. Kate, can we get a band? Can we get the band hammer in here, please?
That's rough, buddy.
Beat me to it. Thank you.
You banned him?
Goodness. Yeah, never allowed to comment again. That's how it works. Can't diss Kenobi. You can diss Kenobi, you can diss episode 3, but not twice in the same show. Come on, guys. What are we doing? What are we doing over here? Didn't even mention Chewbacca.
What about him?
Yeah. Padme in that dress again. Stop it, Joper. Get a hold of yourself, man. My goodness. What's next?
He's in agony.
He's in agony. Aren't we all in that scene? Seth, what's our next one?
So I thought we'd do a little power battles, little verses.
Hit me with a little verses. What do we got first?
So this is from issue. Where do you see the issue? Oh, issue number 106.
Sick. Okay.
Yeah, from January 2009. It was $5.99.
Sick.
Yeah. Darth Vader's secret apprentice, Galen Merrick versus Luke Skywalker.
Ooh, doing a little verses.
Little verses. All right.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Little power battle action. Wait, can we see? We got to see that spread, brother.
Yeah. Here. You're a better reader than me. You should just take it.
Okay, my goodness.
You're a better reader.
We're just...
Look at that. That's pretty cool.
That's a nice... That's something you cut out and you stick on your wall.
Yep, just put that on there.
Get a little bit of Scotch tape. You throw it on there. It's a little crooked, but you don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Then when people come over, then you're just like, you ever see anything that cool?
Yeah, you ever see... You want your life changed?
Yeah.
Take a look at my wall.
Just look at that and,
Hey, Miniaturati, I just caught this. Konnor affirmations. Kenobi is great. A Delphi jukebox isn't that good, and Revenge of the Sith is perfect. Thank you. Somebody gets
Hold on. What's that middle thing?
Delphi.
No. Read the middle sentence.
I was about to. A Delphi jukebox isn't that good.
Are we going to have a problem?
I see nothing but truth from Miniaturani. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Don't ban me. I like the Acolyte. That's fine. Hey, you know what? I'm way more cool with people liking stuff than not liking the stuff that I like. Isn't that how it works? Or I'm supposed to hate the stuff you like too. Anyway, here we got Galen Merrick versus Luke Skywalker, Starkiller versus Skywalker. This will be fun. What do you got? Okay, before we even read, who you got? Who's your
Well, at what point is Luke Skywalker? Because that picture's Empire. I'm sorry he's dead. It's not even close.
Well, the trouble is, I know in the game you have the what if ending where he just kills Luke. So it's like that what you go with?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's like, he doesn't have Ben to train him.
Yeah.
So how's he even been getting trained?
So who do you have? Who do you have winning this?
I mean, Luke's going to beat him.
You think so?
At the end of where do you have him in the timeline?
Let's see.
I was going to say, compare some numbers. Because that's what's fun about this.
Stats
yeah,
here.
they give you stats. Like, this is kind of fun.
All right. Here, I'll read some of the stats. You ready?
Okay.
The databank for Starkiller. Orphaned by Darth Vader during a brutal raid on Kashyyyk, a young Galen Merrick, the son of a powerful Jedi, was taken by Vader and became a pawn in the Dark Lord's plot to overthrow Emperor Palpatine. Given the codename Starkiller, he helped Vader implement the final stages of the Jedi Purge by eliminating exiled Jedi masters Kazdan Paratus and Shakti and taking on the powerful Ram Kota. A cunning warrior whose skill with the lightsaber was matched by his sheer brutality when harnessing the power of the Force, Merrick was raised in fear, constantly tested in battle by his droid aide Proxy. He trusted few other beings. This lack of love led to a dehumanized warrior, angry, unleashed, and virtually unstoppable.
Like the game.
Like the game.
Yeah. You're unleashed.
All right, so here's some of his stats. Profile. He's from Kashyyyk.
Yeah.
Species human, gender male, height 1.85 meters. What's that in freedom units? You got anything on you?
He's like close to 6 foot.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Maybe a short king. Guess we'd have to find it. Yeah, he's talking to Luke. So, what?
A short king. How tall is he compared to Mark Hamill?
Luke is 1.72 meters.
So Luke's a little tall. What?
Shorter.
A little shorter. Okay.
Yeah.
Luke's a little short for
Might make a difference. We'll find out. Weapon, lightsaber affiliation, Empire, Sith. Skills. Highly skilled with the Force and the lightsaber. Merrick's lack of life experience outside of his intense Sith training puts him at a disadvantage in terms of leadership and piloting skills.
It's true.
His loyalty is also questionable. Can anyone raised in fear be trusted?
Well, I was going to say, too, he's got Juno Eclipse flying him around.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to fly a plane.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, so here's some actual numbers to play with. Strength, 80.
80. I assume this is out of 100.
Presumably.
Yeah.
I guess let's just go with that.
Yeah.
Speed, 85.
Yeah.
Power, 90.
90.
It's a big one.
Yeah.
Leadership, 70. Mobility, 85. Special ability,
Our boy
85.
can move.
And bonus skill, 85. He's a force to be reckoned with.
He is.
I don't like ripped jeans. Okay, what do you want? What do you want from me, Sci-Fi? For my goodness, guys, can we just talk about some power battles? What's going on here? God forbid, like trying to get some housework done.
Yeah, what happened?
I don't know. You're on your knee. You're trying to fix a baseboard or something. Stuff happens.
And your jeans ripped.
Yeah, you never got it.
It's a heck of a nail.
You only
what?
You only wear shorts, so you don't have this problem.
You're correct. My knees get skinned.
Just catching strays.
Yeah.
Make sure I put in the well pressed for next week for you, Sci-Fi for.
Maybe we should dress up.
That's it. Yeah, suit and tie. The pants are looking pretty tough. Unless you're on a farm, it's a choice. And most of the time, it's a bad choice. Wow. Okay. I came from an era where that was all the rage.
What, ripped jeans?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Although I do have a dude.
This is pretty rough.
I wear mine out. My wife yells at me all the time. She's like, "You need what? Buy new jeans."
They're rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coarse and irritating. Gets everywhere.
It does.
I'll remember that next time. Next stream, Konnor and Seth swap outfits. I'd just be wearing cargo shorts and Seth would be wearing ripped jeans. Apparently. You guys want to hear about Luke now? He doesn't have any ripped jeans. All right, here's his databank entry.
On Cloud City. His pants get ripped up.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Does that count? A duel with Darth Vader? Can we give him a little bit of grace? Databank. A Jedi like his father before him, Luke Skywalker's upbringing on the sleepy planet of Tatooine. What an interesting descriptor of Tatooine. Did little to prepare him. Yeah, so no, sleepy. Sleepy's the adjective here.
Gotcha.
For his role in galactic history, he was briefly trained by the wise old hermit Ben Kenobi, who had served the Republic as a Jedi general during the Clone Wars. Stubborn and argumentative, Luke learned to curb his aggression thanks to the influence of Kenobi and the Jedi Master Yoda. Unlike earlier Jedi for whom emotional attachments were forbidden, Luke had friends and even family members who loved him and provided him with the support he needed to overcome the dark side.
Ooh.
Homeworld Tatooine, species human, gender male, height 1.72 meters. Talk about a short king. He's coming in,
Sounds a little short for a stormtrooper.
Yeah. Looks like he might be closer to Seth's height. Weapon, lightsaber blaster, affiliation, Jedi Rebellion.
You gotta bring that up. That I'm like 4 foot.
Yeah.
This is all just camera tricks to make me look about the same size as you. Yes. Yeah.
You guys don't know, but Seth's chair. You know how they filmed The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings? And like Gandalf's like way back here. Like I have a tennis ball. You can't see it, but it's on Seth's other side. Like that's how I create the eye line. Because Seth is actually like 4 feet closer to the camera. So if I were really looking at Seth, I'd actually be looking over here. So just, the more you know, the more you know. Let's look at some of his skills.
Nunchuck skills, bow hunting skills.
Strong with the Force, adept with the lightsaber, and a formidable pilot. Luke Skywalker is a skilled mechanic, able to fix minor faults on droids and ships. He is able to follow orders, but at the same time follows his own destiny. Skilled at combat, both face-to-face and ship-to-ship. Skywalker's only weakness might be his impetuous nature and his unending loyalty to his friends. All right. What are we going on about now? But you always look that way anyways. What does that mean? Where are we? Did I miss something? I can't win today. Like everybody's hating.
You see what Kate wrote?
Seth is right next to the camera. Connor's 8 feet away. Basically. Yeah. Seth has more in common with a Lego minifigure than
Lego minifigure?
Judge me by my size. When I was Pickett's co-host, I did that. Was echoing in the back of my head. Size matters not. Judge me by my size, do you?
It's true.
As you should not. Because strong with the Force are you. That's it, guys. That's all that matters. Huh? You want to hear some of the numbers?
Yeah. You got to do a little comparison.
Strength. 80 with Starkillers. 75.
Ooh, okay, so Starkiller's got him beat in strength.
Speed, 85 versus 80 on Luke.
So he's a little faster, too.
Power, 90, 85.
Oh.
Leadership, 70, but 80.
But this is a one-on-one. That's not going to help us.
Mobility, 85, 80. Loyalty, 70. 90.
That's not going to help in a fight.
Special ability. We're tied at 85.
Oh.
Bonus skill, 85 versus 80. So just based on raw numbers, I mean, Starkiller's got it.
He's going to kill him. He doesn't even have a chance.
But here's kind of the write-up. So based on this, Starkiller wins by a landslide, unless they're going to throw in that, he can call in support.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Maybe Han will come in with the Falcon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are both strong with the Force. They both have much anger in them, and they are both potentially powerful enough to overthrow Palpatine in order to rule the galaxy. Hot-headed and naive, despite his great powers, Luke Skywalker is perhaps the underdog when his skills are compared to the amazing unleashed abilities of his Sith opponent. But Skywalker has the advantage of great determination and strength of character. Thanks to the guidance and loyalty of family, Jedi, and friends, Luke is a compassionate and resourceful warrior who often puts those closest to him first. Vader's apprentice is the exact negative of Skywalker. Raised in isolation as a Sith by Darth Vader, the Jedi use the Force with care and respect, but the Sith test its limits, craving unlimited power. Vader trained his apprentice to use the Force at its most extreme. So with the will the secret apprentice extinguish the New Hope, or will Skywalker proved to be the Starkiller killer? Turn to page 79 to see who triumphs. Choose your own adventure.
I didn't know that.
Hold on.
Let's see.
Got to turn to page 79. You guys ready? Who's going to win based on that description?
What's going to happen?
I think they got Luke winning this. That's my guess.
Yeah.
I'm in the ad section. Give me a second.
Gotcha.
Page 79. Is that the last one? What do we got? Okay, am I like an idiot? Can I not read? What is
it's like a highlights magazine, but they got the,
Well, they stopped numbering the pages after 70. So
you're fine, so count.
I'm getting there, brother. Like, I can count to 10. All right?
I hope so.
Some slack. Good to 74, 75. No, it's okay. It's on here. Okay, there it is. Who wins? It's a tough fight with two powerful Force users battling it out until the one warrior stands. The victor of this frenetic battle is Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight.
Interesting.
So after all that,
Luke Skywalker.
Luke still got it. I think with their description, I get what they're saying. It kind of reminds me of like an Anakin versus Obi-Wan in Revenge of the Sith, because I think the stats would line out much the same. Where Anakin's probably got it, but Obi-Wan has much more determination and could probably outlast Anakin and, catch him on a slip up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I agree.
You guys want one more?
Yeah. You guys want another one? What you got?
Did you like that? Did you hate that?
You want another one? Seth's got a fun one over there.
Yes, no, maybe so.
Yes, no, maybe so. Oh, you guys want to roast me some more? Let me know. If a man says Transformers 2007 is a masterpiece, who are we to doubt him? Is Fright in here? Or are we just roasting Fright now all of a sudden? I don't know. I don't see Fright. Is Fright just catching strays?
Gotcha.
Oh, at least I'm not the only one. I didn't understand where the numbers came from. Yeah, I don't know. They just kind of made them up, I think. Next week, we should submit our own Power Battles concepts. We used to do that back in the day, beginning of the...
Which was a Wednesday.
Yeah. But don't do that much anymore. But if you guys want, sure, we could make that like a weekly thing. Let us know. Let us know in the chat and in the comments if you guys want Power Battles to be like a weekly fan-submitted thing, because that could be fun. Seth's got a heater. You guys ready?
Boba Fett versus Cad Bane.
Well, we know who you're going to say.
Well, who would you say?
Well, I mean, we kind of got this. I think they're pretty evenly matched. I guess it depends on when you're picking them out, too.
And also, there is no Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
At the point this was written.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a Legends Boba Fett. It has to be.
I think it's fun if you take like Clone Wars Cad Bane versus Empire Boba.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's kind of the route we can go.
Yeah.
Let's see. What is everybody else saying here? Let everybody put in your guesses. Boba wins. Boba wins. Boba wins. Easy dub for Boba. Wow, we need power brackets back. Hey, Tier List Madness. We're gonna bring that back for the charity stream at the end of Tier List Madness with fan submissions. So be on the lookout for that when Tier List Madness begins here next month. Love Power Battles. Can we make up numbers too? Yeah, might as well, right?
Hey, man, we're just reading from the magazine.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, they're right there.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Dude, check this out.
What do you got?
Talk about that. Look at that. Robot Chicken ad. That's good stuff right there. Robot Chicken 2.
Read some stats. Let's skip the story stuff. Let's go right into the
Okay,
stats.
gotcha. So, strength. So, Boba Fett, 80. Cad Bane, 85.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speed. Boba Fett, 85. Cad Bane, 80. That rocket pack, a little better than them rocket boots. Okay. Power, 80. Boba Fett. Power, 80. Cad Bane. Similar weaponry, I guess.
Okay.
Leadership, 60 Boba, 90 Cad Bane.
Okay.
Gotcha. I guess you want Cad Bane leading a team. Mobility, 80 Boba Fett, and mobility, 80 Cad Bane. So they're tied with being able to move fast and stuff. Loyalty, 80 for Boba, 20 for Cad Bane. Goodness. Special abilities, Boba Fett, 90, Cad Bane, 80. Bonus skill, 100 for Boba Fett, 90 for Cad Bane.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Connor's Genes solo the Star Wars universe. Are we still on this? What are we doing? Get out of here. Goodness.
It's like SpongeBob. Connor's got genes. Connor's got genes.
Hey, if we're making up numbers, what's the drip stat? Add your own.
On there?
Stop it.
For you? It's like... I mean, dude, come on. A cowboy hat versus Mandalorian armor? Ask the folks at home.
What's the drip stats you're giving to Cad Bane and Boba Fett, guys? Give us both. Let's hear it. The Gene's mobility would be negative 50.
The Gene's mobility. There's a hole in them. He does have plenty of mobility.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it. I was going to say that the mobility, but the loyalty, though, since they're ripped, I think your loyalty would be much lower, that people wouldn't want to trust you.
That's a good point, Miniature Ronnie. Boba's armor was so cool, they created an entire culture around it. Cad Bane is like cultural appropriation, though, because like a cowboy.
Yeah.
So it's like you got both, best of both worlds.
Yeah. And the toothpick.
I would say Boba Fett 90, Cad Bane 85.
Gotcha. Okay. Should we go to the last page?
Well, what does it say? How are they matched up? Hit us.
You just want me to read it? I'm so bad at this.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I'm just not that great.
You're perfect, Seth.
No, I'm not. I can read things like Dr. Seuss that are like just like 3 lines.
Yeah.
Then turn the page.
A battle between bounty hunters is often a matter of honor and pride, as well as cold, hard credits. Skilled in the art of combat in its various forms, Cad Bane and Boba Fett were two bounty hunters who dominated their chosen profession, instilling a sense of fear and dread in those unlucky enough to be targeted. The vicious Cad Bane would often turn on those who hired him. He was a ruthless, arrogant killer who was happy to cause collateral damage as part of his work. Unlike Boba Fett, he didn't take prisoners, preferring to kill his way to his intended victims, leaving a trail of carnage in his wake. A tough guy who always kept his cool under pressure, Cad Bane had much less moral compass than his closest rival, Jango Fett. Working with his specially selected and tested posse, Cad Bane proved his skill as a leader, whose assured manner and brutal methods inspired respect from his underlings. In contrast to this, Boba Fett was something of a loner, preferring to work unaccompanied where possible. He was influenced by the teachings of his father, who passed down his own moral code to his son. While Boba Fett might have seemed infallible, he did, on occasion, make mistakes, turning his back on the seemingly disabled Han Solo, for example. Two deadly bounty hunters, only one possible outcome. Who will you place your credits on?
Find out next time on. So, shall we go to page 79?
Yes. Who's got to win? What do you guys have? Who's winning this?
Did you say it was on the last
Next
page?
stream, Seth reads us Dr. Seuss. Django looked cooler than Boba. I will I agree with that.
Okay. Sorry.
Got it?
Yeah, I was like, wait, is this it? Because it just, versus who wins. Cad Bane may be making a name for himself as a tough guy, but he has a long way to go to catch up with the awesome reputation of the galaxy's greatest bounty hunter. Boba Fett wins this time.
You know, I don't disagree with that outcome, but just how they set that up in the how they set it up in that little blurb.
Yeah.
Sounded like, I mean, Boba Fett's a chump and Cad Bane's got it. So
Gotcha.
yeah, it sounds like they wrote that specifically to have a little surprise there at the end.
Whoa.
Yeah, what?
Wow.
No way, huh? That's crazy.
Wow, he pole vaults and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I just like the colorist look in modern media. It's not. Yeah, I would agree with that too. Super Bear. I wonder if we'll ever get these Clone Wars episodes with Boba Fett and Cad Bane that were never finished. Because of Book of Boba Fett and because they essentially repurposed the duel with Hunter versus Cad Bane, I think that ship sailed.
Dude, you remember last year at Celebration showing the Clone Wars animation of Anakin chasing Boba Fett?
I was there. I watched Filoni do it.
So cool.
It was cool. It was really cool.
Give me, like...
That was part of that whole arc.
So awesome. Just make that.
Yeah.
Like, that's so cool.
Yeah. I think they planned on doing that and then the Son of Dathomir arc for Clone Wars Season 7, but they ran out of money or something. I don't know. They only had so much budget.
We haven't had a chance to talk about that. I really hope they adapt some of that for the Shadow Lord.
Oh, I never even thought about that.
I hope that that's how Shadow Lord starts out.
Ooh, that's
so we get a little bit of that.
I hope you're onto something.
Yeah, because that's a neat little story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You give me a lot to think about. I'd never considered that. That's
really
cool. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's just because that's like soft canon.
Yeah. Well, I think it is canon. It's in a comic, right?
Yeah, but it's weird because it sits between that time before Disney bought it.
So
and it's like, it's
might
weird.
Technically be Legends.
Well, it's soft canon because it's referenced and stuff, but like we don't have like any actual, yeah. It's kind of like how like, yeah, Darth Bane started the rule of two, but like how he did.
Yeah.
It's soft canon. Yeah.
This cracks me up.
What?
You guys remember when we debated Boba versus Maul for more than 10 seconds? I almost cried. Dude, we ruffled a lot of feathers with that bracket.
Yeah.
A lot of people were like, guys, what are we doing? James Bond versus Aragorn? There's no way he doesn't win that.
What are you talking about, dude? He's a member of the Dune and
That's what I said too.
Yeah. You know, people were just like, nah, man, James Bond's gun just could kill Aragorn, get through Gondorian armor.
Yeah. Oh
yeah.
my goodness. Yeah.
Whatever. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think Aragorn's got a chance against James Bond.
That's what I think too.
And
the argument we made in the power battles was that like we
talked about Boromir.
If he can tank a shot.
Yes, if he can tank one, that's it.
He's got it.
Because I mean, Andor's so long, he's there.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's clearly like, if they got into a fist fight, he'd break James Bond's face.
Yes.
Yes.
Agreed. All right, we moving on to another article. We guys.
My captain.
What
my king?
Non-power battle. What else you got? Before we wrap up the show.
I think you got I was gonna say. I think you got all the cool stuff. I mean, the only thing I was just gonna point out this whole. I got one about Boba Fett that just kind of talks about the fact like all of his appearances and stuff like that, and I just kind of wanted to bring up like, I miss when there was still some mystery to characters.
Yes. No,
as opposed to, where we just decide to backfill every single second of these characters' lives, and it's annoying.
Yes.
So yeah, that like, what's really cool is like going on to the playground and pretending your own adventure, and then someone being like, that's not what happened during Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not cool. But like when it's vague, you can have your own adventures. So yeah, that was the other one that I had. And then I've got one about the Force Unleashed. And then this one is about when they put the non-specialized Star Wars on DVD. And next year, we're going to be seeing those in theaters.
I have those, by the way.
I have all but one.
I know. I keep looking for that last one for you.
Don't ever Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
And I know, guys, they're not good transfers. They're like Laserdisc transfers or something like that. But, there's
an interesting history behind those like that.
Yeah.
Lucas kind of intentionally sabotaged them.
He did, because he didn't want them to be.
Yeah.
So,
can we, I'm sorry.
What's wrong? Are they still talking about your pants?
No.
Are they being mean about me?
Kate, if you're still in here, can we get this Disney shill guy out of here? He's just trying to start stuff. Don't need that kind of nonsense in our chat. So, thank you. Appreciate it. Sorry, I was trying to ignore him. But like, come on, bring down the vibe. We're just joshing today. We're having a good time. Goodness. Lost my train of thought. Well, is that the only other one you had before we get into our top 10?
Yeah.
Cool. Mm-hmm. So I didn't preview this either. So I'm very curious. And I thought it'd be fun if we could all guess, because this is actually, from what I understand, a top 10.
How BeyondtheDuneSea of them.
Yeah, right. I know. Yeah,
or maybe,
I was gonna say more like how Star Wars.
Or is that just now? It's like, oh no, how Star Wars Insider of us?
Yeah, because I mean, we definitely invented the top 10s, the listing, the ranks. It started with us, Seth.
I mean, we brought the board.
That's true.
Yes,
the board does belong to us.
Yeah.
Top 10 classic trilogy moments. This is going to be all about the OT, which my Post-it note fell off. So give me a minute to find the start of the article, but I thought it'd be fun. We could all kind of speculate and guess. Ooh, look at that. A little behind the scenes for Revenge of the Sith. Check this out.
Ooh,
pretty cool.
Masamada.
Pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Banned to wherever that piece of gene went. My goodness. You guys are killing me. Hey, you need some Star Wars checks?
That would have been cool. Think about, have you ever written a check?
Yes, of course I have.
Okay, I missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, I was at the tail end of that where like I got my debit card and then I got like my one set of checks. And then I've written like 2 checks ever.
I have way too many checks.
You write a lot of checks?
I used to.
Checks in the mail, baby.
Like, before I bought my house, like rent,
I guess that makes sense.
They didn't have an online system.
Gotcha. So. I mean, everything's so automated now. So that's why I was curious.
Not really an opportunity to. But gosh, when we first moved, when my wife and I first got married, just about all of our bills had to be paid by check there for a little while.
You were just mailing them?
Mail or drop-offs.
Gotcha. Okay.
It took me a long time to get a digital footprint. So I'm not really, I've always been more analog, even in the modern era.
Yeah.
Just, literally never banned somebody for. See, you guys know it can happen. It can happen to any of you.
So watch what you say about the ripped jeans.
That's it. No, I don't like doing that, but it's just, sometimes people are just trying to be little bozos.
I didn't even hear what he said. So, I didn't see what he said. So there you go.
Trying to get to this page.
They said,
am I not, there we go. Top 10s. What?
Miniature Ronnie.
I love a Delphi jukebox. Please don't ban me.
No, we're not gonna do that. Knock it off.
You just get a warning. I'm watching you. And man like Pegasus are on my list. Speaking of lists, what do you have as your number 10, Seth?
For the original trilogy.
Of the original trilogy. Number 10.
Best moment?
Yeah, this is the top 10 moments. And this is in order. This is number 10.
Destruction of Alderaan.
No.
Okay.
It is from that movie.
Mos Eisley's The Cantina.
Nope.
Dang.
I'll give you one more guess before I reveal it.
Trench Run.
Nope.
Okay.
That's probably further in the list if I had to guess.
Okay.
It is a period of civil war. The crawl plus the Tantive 4 chase. So the opening.
Yeah.
Number 10.
Number 10.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we got Jedi Rocks in here. We got Twin Suns. Yeah, it's got to be in here. Throw some more ideas. We'll see how many of you end up being right. Number 9.
Number 9.
You got a guess?
This is tough because, I mean, I have no idea.
I know. The first few are going to be tough until we start nailing them down. Empire.
It's not the Battle of Bespin. Is it Hoth?
Is the Battle of Hoth. We have spotted Imperial walkers. What?
Well, give me it, and then you can try and guess the next one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because it's all full page, right?
Mm-hmm. You lost a little mailer.
You lost a mailer. Okay.
Miniaturani. Got it. Good job. So you guys guess for number 7. I see Han shoots Greedo. Vader entering the hangar. Interesting. Yes. Number 7.
Here to put you back on the schedule.
Okay, I'm just going to...
No, this is number 8.
Oh, number 8. Sorry. Yes, because you only did the first 2. So number 8.
I can tell you it's from A New Hope.
Cantina.
No.
Binary Sunset?
No. That's awful. Or it's awful high for Binary Sunset.
Hey, I don't know what they're doing. Okay. Not the Twin Suns. Not Cantina. Obi-Wan versus Vader? Okay, hit me.
And that would lead them back home. Luke returns home for the last time.
Really?
Yes.
I would have never guessed that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But I mean, it starts him on his journey.
Yeah, but I would have put like, I don't know, there's a for a top 10? Come on, there's only so many, you only got so many slots.
I want to learn the ways of the Force and become a Jedi like my father. That's what like stems that.
The only one I'm giving you for this one is a heater moment.
A heater moment.
Yeah. Number 7 is a heater.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker, but you are not a Jedi yet.
No, but you're like, it's in that class of moment.
It's not I am your father. There's no way.
No, it's not. It's not I am your father.
Gotcha.
Again, it's in that class, though. At least we would think so.
Gotcha.
You need another hint?
Sure.
Jedi.
Is it I am a Jedi like my father before me?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Is it the battle over the Great Pit of Carkoon?
Nope. Give you one more. One more.
Is it a line? Is that what it is? Is that
no,
what
it's a scene.
It's not Luke seeing no? Never mind. It wouldn't be like Luke seeing Yoda and Obi-Wan at the end.
Nope. Is that your last guess?
Sure, that's fine. Yeah, what do they think at home? Oh.
Vader unmasked.
There you go.
Darth Vader's death scene.
Tell your sister you were right.
That is great. That'd be a top 5 for me personally. So good guesses though. We got Han heating up Luke in the Tauntaun. I love you, I know. Throwing away the saber, Yoda related bridge scene. I doubt the bridge scene is in here, but that would be great. All right, Seth. Mr. Short King there.
Yeah, it's hard, you know. There's 8 feet between us.
Number 6, right?
Yes. It's an Empire.
Ooh, an Empire moment. Okay. Carbon freezing.
No.
Ooh, okay. Training with Yoda, Dagobah.
It's on Dagobah. It's not the training with Yoda.
Lifting the X-Wing.
One more
cave.
guess. It is the cave. Luke faces Vader on Dagobah.
What the heck is that BTS shot right there? That was before they swapped out with Mark's actual face.
You think
I've never
so?
seen that.
Yeah? You think so?
Yeah, you never heard that story?
No, I know that he was in there or whatever, but I'm just
They had a fake one for a bit.
Yeah, I guess that does look pretty fake.
But Mark Hamill didn't like how fake it looked. So he's like, I can do it, guys.
So he like got in there?
Yeah, and he tells the story that it was so hard because of the smoke, it kept stinging his eyes. So if you watch, you could see his eyes are like this, like he's really trying.
Oh, to keep his eyes open?
Not to let his eyes get watery.
Gotcha.
But I've never seen that before.
I have not either.
Interesting. Top 5, baby. Top 5.
These are the important ones.
What you got, Seth?
Well, you got to tell me the movie.
No.
What are you talking
5.
about?
Come on, I'll get one guess in before I give you the movie.
Obi-Wan versus Vader. Strike me down. I'll become more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
Nope.
There's my one guess. Tell me the movie so I can help like direct.
Empire.
It's in Empire. Is it Vader versus Luke?
No.
Is it the asteroid chase?
No.
I Love You, I Know.
No.
Dang.
We're still on Dagobah.
Oh, it's lifting X-Wings.
Yeah, it's lifting
okay,
X-Wings.
gotcha.
There it is.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
As the number 5.
Yep.
A lot of folks
I'll see you in heck.
cave. See you in heck.
See you in heck.
A lot of you guys got the cave. That's great. All right, guys. Number 4. This is weirdly hard to guess. I know, because it's like you don't know the options, like what they would go with, right?
Do you have a guess?
We're getting into this is number 4, right?
Number 4.
Ben Kenobi sacrifice. It's got to be close. It has to be top 10.
It's in that movie.
Death Star, blowing up the Death Star. Oh, look at that second guess.
Destruction of the first Death Star. Great shot, kid. It was more than $1 billion.
I thought they smelled bad on the outside. All right. Top 3.
Yeah.
You guys ready? Ooh. Yeah. This is top 3 for sure.
Okay.
Think top 3 in the OT. What would you pick? What's Seth's pick? List your personal top 3 and I'll tell you if one of them is
Well, Binary Sunset.
Okay.
Yeah. I would probably do Battle in Bespin, like the lightsaber fight.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm a Jedi like my father before me, like facing down the Emperor.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is one of those 3.
It is one of those 3.
Yes.
I bet it's
kind of. Like it is, but
is it Jedi's Fury?
You're in the right ballpark. It's the other side of that.
All right. Okay.
It's the other side of that. It is Vader overthrowing Palpatine.
Literally
Yes. Overthrowing Palpatine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we got some guesses. A lot of the bridge, Jedi, like my father performing, Luke throwing the saber.
Ooh, R2 versus Yoda.
That's, top 5 duel of all time.
It's true.
There. I would classify
my
that
duel of fates
as the I am a Jedi moment.
That was my end game.
Yeah.
R2D2 fighting Yoda.
Number 2. Binary Sunset.
Mm-mm.
Really?
Empire.
Wow. Okay. I am your father then.
Mm-mm.
No, then that's got to be number 1. Empire, but not I am your father. I love you. I know.
Yeah, I love you. I know.
Han Solo's deep freeze.
Mm-hmm.
So that means there's no way it's not.
Shall I turn it?
Yeah, turn it. That's got to be I am your father is number 1. Yep, there it is. The Minox scene.
The Minox. Yes, it's true. Oh, get away.
All right, little impromptu list, guys.
Uh-oh.
Personal top 10s. Just do it. Just off the cuff.
No, I can't.
Off the cuff.
I can't do this.
You can do it. Here, all right, I'll go first. You think about it. And no, okay.
You were about ready to say in no particular order.
Was that I
guys, guys, this is what I have to work with right here. Where it's like, come on.
Okay.
What if we did one together?
Did one together?
Like,
okay.
we'll just work it together. Like, where's some...
Okay, no, that's fine. We can do that. Here's ones that got to be on the list. Binary Sunset. You know what? Here.
Get the board. Those are mine.
I know.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
We're going Going crazy here.
Okay.
Always got an emergency board on hand.
It's true.
Binary Sunset's got to be there.
Yeah, it is.
Binary Sunset.
Bespin Duel.
Bespin Duel.
Yep.
Throwing Saber.
Throwing Saber.
Let's just go ahead and knock this out right away. We all know that's number 1.
Yep. I Love You, I Know.
I Love You, I Know. Okay, what else we got? What do you guys got? Yoda's lifting the X-Wing. We'll just go with that.
Mm-hmm.
Lifting X-Wing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got 5.
I think
Obi-Wan's sacrifice.
Yeah, and I would put probably Destruction of the Death Star. I would put that on there too.
Okay. Just gonna write Death Star.
I prefer the battle over the Sarlacc over the Battle of Hoth, but I understand in a technical standpoint the Battle of Hoth is such an important thing.
Luke versus R2. It's gotta be up.
You mean Yoda versus R2?
Yoda, sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we got $4.99 from Matthew. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Matt.
Oh, my bad. There we go. Watching you guys had made me actually falling in love with the Luke throwing this saber scene. We probably Pavloved you into that because we talk about it all the time.
It's true.
Miniature Ronnie, thank you so much for the 2 here. Yoda versus R2. Well, we got to get it on here now. That's number 10.
Yeah. How many more do we have left?
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 2 more.
2 more.
2 more moments. We have green chat message from Sci-Fi for thank you for being a Padawan for 3 months.
Thank you.
10,000 Jedi Knights. That's good too. Like the
10,000 Jedi Knights.
I assume you're talking about when Ben is talking to Luke.
Just that I was once a Jedi Knight, like the same as your father.
We got 2 more. This is tough.
I know.
Because there's a lot of great options.
I know.
I'll give you Return of the Jedi. That's what I call that moment.
I just
Sarlacc.
like it because like it's the first time we kind of see a Jedi truly fight.
Yeah, I'll put it down there.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, because I like it.
1 more.
Do we have Destruction of the Death Star on there?
Yes.
We need to have at least one of them. Okay. You know me. I mean, I love the Jedi Tales, but we don't need to have that.
Yeah, hello there.
Yeah, that whole scene is great.
We got most of mine in here, so like.
Okay, so let me think.
Let's throw Jedi Tales.
Well, hold on. I was trying to think of something else. Let's just see that. Like, I'm just thinking about the movies.
Bridge scene, indoor bridge scene.
It is a good scene. It is a good scene.
How about that one? Or is that too me coded?
It is good. I know, like it's.
That's not a you scene.
I'm just trying to think.
Okay.
I'm trying to think.
Victory celebration.
Pretty good. Jedi Rocks is good too. Dude, Victory Celebration. Yeah.
Victory Celebration.
It's good. Yes.
Now we got to rank these. So here's what we got.
Well, we know it's number 1.
We have Binary Sunset, Bespin Duel, Throwing the Saber, I Love You, I Know, Lifting X-Wing, Ben's Death, Death Star 1 Destruction, Victory Celebration, The Battle Over the Sarlacc Pit, Yoda versus R2-D2.
Yeah, R2-D2 10.
Throwing the Saber number 1, Bespin Duel number 2.
Yeah. I would say that probably
Binary Sunset 3.
Yeah, then I Love You, I Know right after that.
Then that's 4. X-Wing 5. Come on, man, it's Yoda.
Okay.
Ben's Death number 6.
What else do we have?
Ben's Death, Death Star 1, Victory Celebration, Sarlacc. Almost thinking it's in that order.
I don't know. One more time.
Ben's Death, Death Star 1 Destruction, Victory Celebration, Sarlacc.
The Death Star 1's pretty good. I almost would do that because that's awesome.
We'll do that 6. 7, Ben's Death. 8, Victory Celebration. 9, Sarlacc.
Yeah, that's all right. I think Ben's Death's a little high. Because, I mean,
Really?
like, it's cool.
I love that.
I like it too, but I mean, like, I'm thinking about also the spectacle that goes with it too, because, like,
It's not all about laser swords and explosions, Seth.
I'm aware, but
you literally put it.
but the man literally disappeared.
I want you guys all to realize this. You have 2 scenes that we just discussed. The Death Star exploding.
Yeah.
And Ben Kenobi's sacrifice. You know, the Christ-like nature of Ben Kenobi, you know, like Jesus sacrificing himself, you know, in a narrative sense.
Yeah.
Seth's like, I like the explosion. So you picked that.
Hold on. Get it back to me. How did the Death Star explode, Konnor? Well, wait, hold on. Wait. It was a test of faith.
It's true.
He had help from a Christ-like character in that moment.
Yeah.
And much like Paul's letter to the Corinthians,
but
I'm kidding.
That's like ranking Paul over Jesus. What are we doing here?
I'm just saying. Here you are trying to sass me. Maybe I've thought through this.
Have you?
Maybe I have thought through it.
Okay, fine. Well,
maybe I have.
Well, we got it then. We've got, that is number 8. Or rather, that's number 6. Ben's death number 7. All right. You guys ready for the full top 10? Number 10. Iconic duel in all of Star Wars, Yoda versus R2-D2. Can't forget that. Number 9, the battle over the great pit of Carcoon. The
You get to see the whole gang fighting.
It's awesome.
It is awesome.
Victory Celebration number 8.
That song's so good.
Good stuff. Number 7, Ben's death.
Strike me down.
Number 6,
than you could possibly.
big explosion. Destruction of the Death Star.
No, hold on. It's way more than a big explosion. Luke, you've turned off your targeting computer. I'm fine.
I know. Yes, I know.
Then all of a sudden, what happens? Great kid. That was a shot of or 1 in a million. Now let's blow this thing and go home. That's awesome. There's so many layers to that.
It's great.
There's so many layers to that.
I'm sorry.
It's like the capstone to the film.
Yep.
And then here you are just going like, Seth likes big explosions. That's what you sound like.
Perfect impression.
It is.
I was like looking in a mirror.
It was crazy.
Number 5, lifting the X-Wing. Number 4, I Love You, I Know. Number 3, Binary Sunset. Number 2, Bespin Duel. Number 1, throwing the lightsaber away. It's a pretty dang good list.
It is. Look at us.
How about that?
Are we the new Star Wars Insider?
Oh my gosh. That's very much a how dare you stand where they stood. Can't live up to the goats. We can try. Mm-hmm. The pants were corrupting him. Guys, is this it? I'm gonna have to watch every time I
think they should be a staple.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, I even thought about it. I was like, when I put these on this morning, because I had some stuff I had to do.
So you were my Star Wars shirt. Where I was like, should I go put on a Star Wars shirt?
I was thinking that. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna throw this on.
But then I was like, I wore this to church today. I bet it'll be okay because it's Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You picked big explosion over Jesus sacrifice like scene. Okay, that makes sense.
I picked Luke's leap of faith. Yeah. Trusting. Faith.
Gotcha.
Yes, that's what I picked.
Listen to this from Miniature Ronnie. We love chopped pants and we love Short King Unk. There you go. That's the name of the show. Oh my gosh. See, thank you. I have probably too many. I typically don't wear them out or anything. It's just, but I thought,
so what you're trying to tell me is,
folks at home aren't going to judge me too. They probably won't even notice. How wrong was I?
So what you're telling me is all your pants are ripped.
No. I have like 3 pairs of ripped jeans, I think. That's why I ask for Christmas for every year from my grandma. And she gets me jeans most every year. And that's how I get my yearly supply.
Well, you just need to get you some flannel you can wrap around your waist.
Also asked her for flannel this year.
Look at you.
And got some.
Yeah.
Yep. Flannel. Flannel and ripped jeans. It's how I roll.
Yeah.
I put on the fashionista for you guys on the show, with my Star Wars shirts, but otherwise, rocking the Lucas look.
Yeah.
My goodness. Mm-hmm. Now it's 4 pairs. I don't know. Okay. I didn't count them. You guys are killing me. Big ball go boom is definitely not as cool as old man go poof. Thank you. Finally, we can agree on something.
Vader stepping on, like, where'd he go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, what was going through his mind, man?
I know. It's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the freak.
Exactly.
Like, what?
Yeah. Then Yoda disappearing too.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, Luke was probably just like, I don't know. It's probably Force stuff. I'll learn about that later.
Maybe.
But Vader, he knows quite a bit about the Force. Like,
he does.
Dang, brother.
That's why he's over there checking.
Kind of young for the grunge look there. Kind of young. I appreciate the compliment, but don't need to divulge my age on air. Leave it a mystery for the folks at home.
Gotcha.
Every now and again, dude, there's that one comment we got. It was several weeks ago. It was during one of our, it was a sequel. It was a short we did for one of the sequels. And this guy just came in and was like, nothing I love more than 20-somethings talking about stuff they don't know nothing about. I'm like, thank you. 20-somethings. How about that? Like early, no, it said early 20-somethings talking about stuff they know nothing about. I'm like, well, wow. Nicest compliment we ever got.
It's better to say that the
Konnor preceded the printing press.
Gutenberg.
I was there for the Gutenberg Bible.
Exactly.
Do we know why Qui-Gon never disappeared when he was killed? Because he didn't finish that training. He was close. He never finished that training with the wills. That's the. I mean, probably real answer is that wasn't totally thought through at the time.
It wasn't thought through.
Was it? You're such a rebel with the ripped jeans. That's it, man. That's what I was going for.
That's you're basically Cassian Andor.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. You are the rebel. Gosh, it's Saw Gerrera, it's Luthen, it's Konnor. Mon Mothma, there's your Mount Rushmore of the rebellion. Yeah.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right, hit me, Sci-Viper. What you got?
What's the lore question?
Got a question. We're not really the lore people. We'll
do our best. What you got?
You guys like the Star Wars Insiders? You know what? We always tease the end of these episodes what we're doing next week. We did not talk about that. What are we doing next week? No, nothing.
I mean, do you want to do?
I'm just gonna hash this out live on air.
I guess so.
No pressure time.
Do you? I mean, can we do? Who's got better drip, Padme or Palpatine? Do you want to do that? Yeah,
we could do that
because we promised them.
Yeah, that was our other thing that we promised.
Yeah,
we can do that.
Yeah,
there you go. It's next week. I will say. As well, there we go. I'll wait for the teaser because
there it is. There's the question.
Came rolling in.
There's a question.
In Kenobi, it's shown that Qui-Gon becomes a Force ghost in some form, right? He must, because that means the flakes of the burnt... What? Does that mean that the flakes of the burnt body that exists in Naboo disappeared now? So is your question...
Has he disappeared in the Force if he has no body?
Is your question, do I think that like the ashes of Qui-Gon's body disappeared? Or why Qui-Gon can appear as a Force ghost? Because I can tell you, on the latter point, and I can kind of retroactively get to the former. Sam Witwer actually has a great interview on this, funny enough, about this exact topic. And it's something I really ascribe to that's like, I think the Force ghosts have more to do with the person they're appearing to than it does themselves.
And what backs that up is the idea of that, like when Kenobi tells Luke, he's like, if you choose to face Vader, you have to do it alone. I can't help you.
Yeah.
I don't think he can really get involved. Yes. Basically.
I agree with that. Mm-hmm. I don't think that's ever explicitly confirmed, but that makes the most sense to me. It's like, could Luke get a vision of Qui-Gon? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know that he can meet Qui-Gon's Force ghost because he doesn't know Qui-Gon. Like there's no connection to them in the Force.
Yeah.
But Obi-Wan, on the other hand, has the strongest connection to Qui-Gon. Yeah. And Qui-Gon had all that time where he could, train himself and develop that skill in the Force. Yeah. So I'm saying, yes, has the ashes disappeared? I don't know. That's a interesting thought. It's like,
how are they still around?
It's like the ashes of Theseus here. You know?
Maybe.
It's kind of a fun idea.
Do you think they collected them in an urn and left them in the Jedi temple? I don't know.
And then the urn just suddenly got really light.
Yes, exactly. Much lighter.
So does that mean the matter disappears now? I don't know. It's a good question. Yeah. I don't know.
Might be a question for Dave.
Yeah. Ask if you ever meet Dave Filoni. That'd actually be a really good question for Dave Filoni. I think he'd get a kick out of that. Yeah. Or like maybe a Pablo Hidalgo or something.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on the ashes of dead Jedi who become one with the Force?
That's funny. In speaking of the Force Ghost stuff, if you guys like that kind of thing, the beginning of Heir to the Empire, I love that scene with Ben and showing that like he could only stay tangible to the world for so long. So Ben meets with Luke in the very beginning of the book. Is like, hey, I hung out as long as I could, like in this kind of in between. Mm-hmm. Now you're on your own.
Yeah.
So I've always kind of liked the simpler view, and now I know things get really, really messy, but at the same time, I like how messy it is. I don't think everything needs to be explained.
No. That's what I was talking about with Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of neat to have your spaces where you don't know exactly what happened.
One of these days, I'd like to do a video on, I've been kind of nurturing this thought. You get a little preview here of lore versus story. And sometimes Star Wars allows the lore to triumph over story, if that makes sense. And I think Star Wars fans are guilty of this too. I started to realize this after our Blasters tier list, because we were kind of arguing from a story perspective. And a lot of people in our comment section was like, well, actually it makes sense because this company made this blaster. It makes sense that they were like in universe, this like Blast Tech, whatever. They made this, and sometimes I think that lore development should never triumph over story.
Bye, Miniature Ronnie.
Yes, goodbye, Miniature Ronnie. We'll see you in the Discord, I'm sure. Anyway, one of these days, I like to, when I've fully formulated that thought, I'd like to talk about that because I think that's kind of an interesting idea. Well, guys, we just said it. Next week, we're going to be talking a little bit about Palpatine versus Padme. Who's got the best drip? It's a tough matchup. Talking about power battles earlier. Fashionistas, they both are.
It's true.
Yeah. Also, you can expect this week 2 video drops. Lord willing. We've got a tier list coming your way. A little something to wet the palate before tier list madness. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. And then, Seth, what do we got after that that's going to carry us into tier list madness?
I mean, do we just spoil it? Is that what you want me to?
I mean, we've been teasing it.
I was about to say, I guess I can just say that Konnor now knows about the Fire Nation's attack. That's right.
Yes. Book 1, 2, and 3 episode mini event here on Beyond the Dune Sea. We'll be covering Avatar: The Last Airbender. Those won't be live. Those will be full shows. Lauren, you're only getting spoiled this week because I couldn't get the tier list out this last week. I was hoping to, but that's kind of the point of the live streams, is to kind of take the pressure off. And we've been grinding out this Avatar stuff.
Yes,
we've been filming like crazy. So be on the lookout for that. That's there'll be a little teaser coming your way, something to let you know when it's going to specifically drop, but it'll likely be on Saturday. That could change, but that's what we're shooting for. So you got something during the middle of the week, got something Saturday, and you're going to come hang out with us on Sunday. So don't worry if you're not into Avatar.
You're going to be sick of us.
If you're not into Avatar: The Last Airbender, we still got a lot of Star Wars content coming your way.
Yes.
So there you go, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out and chilling with us today. It's been a blast covering some Star Wars insiders. Seth, what do we do next week?
Padme versus Palpatine drip. It's Dune time.